It's Mitch from DRTV, DistinguishedRuffian.com, here with the sales manager from Copper Tail Brewery, Will. We're here at House of Brews in Jensen Beach, Florida, and we're here to talk today a little bit about his company and the beers that they have to offer.
Just literally passed our 2-year anniversary 2 weeks ago. Had about 30 draft lines in the Copper Tail Brewery over in Tampa and Ybor City, all Berliners for the day. But yeah, Copper Tail was formed in Tampa, right in the middle of Ybor City, exactly 2 years ago by Kent Bailey, who's our founder. Kent basically came up with the name for the brewery from his daughter. They live out on Davis Island in Tampa, and she created this mythological creature that she kind of thought of as like a Loch Ness monster that she called the Copper Tail. And he thought it was an imaginative, kind of creative thing, and loved the idea, so he decided to name a brewery out of it. Kent was a corporate lawyer, as well as a home brewer who just basically fell completely in love with the brewing industry and always wanted to own his own business. And basically Copper Tail was born. He brought on Casey Hughes, who's our brewmaster. Casey started at age 18 brewing down in Key West when Key West Brewery was a brewery in Key West, and then moved up to New Jersey in about 2002 to open up Flying Fish Brewery, and ran Flying Fish up until 2013 when him and Kent linked up and formed Copper Tail.
Nice. Okay, well, you guys have a pretty decent selection going on already. Why don't you tell me a little bit about the lineup you have?
Absolutely. So today at House of Brews, we're pouring 6 beers on draft tonight. Number 1, this is definitely our session beer. This is Weed Stroke. Weed Stroke is our American-style wheat ale. It's different than a German or a Belgian-style Hefeweizen. You're not getting that Belgian bubblegum note or that German bubblegum banana clovey thing to it. You're just getting a very clean, dry finish, nice light citrus beer, a little bit of coriander in there, and nice and light on the palate from that wheat with a little bit of whole cone hop in it.
Very good. What else you got?
Number 2, we got our Marzen. This is our Oktoberfest beer. It's a traditional style German Marzen. It's a 5.7% beer, lagered in a traditional German fashion.
Also very good.
Absolutely. And not to rush through them too much, this is Unholy. This is our Belgian triple. This is a 9.5 beer that we brew. It's a very authentic Belgian triple that we switch up just a little bit with some whole cone American hops in there, and that's what makes it unholy. We got a whole cone American hop and a super traditional Belgian beer. It's kind of a play on what would be done over there.
Excellent. I like that.
Absolutely.
It's a great flavor.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 9.5 beer, but it's not a beer that drinks like a 9.5 beer. I mean, it drinks nice and clean, nice dry finish to it. You get a little bit of almost pepper note in the end from the hops in there.
Yeah, super easy to drink, but I can tell the pepper at the end that you're talking about.
For sure. All right, let's keep going down the line. Yeah, absolutely. This is actually Fishtails. So Fishtails is a 6% pale ale that we brewed with Saltwater Brewery. That's kind of right down the road south here in Delray Beach. Very good friends of ours that kind of been there from day one for us. And Casey Hughes, our brewmaster, very good friends with those guys, and they kind of linked up and had a day of fun kind of putting this together for everybody.
Awesome. Very crisp.
Yeah, you're getting a very clean pale ale. You know, get a nice hop note in there, but nothing overpowering in the the IPA realm. Just sessionable.
Yeah, very nice
for sure. And then I guess taking one step to it, this is definitely our flagship right here. This is Freedive. Freedive is our IPA. Very different than really most of the IPAs being brewed in Florida. It's a 5.9 IPA. It's not 7.7 or 7.6 or anything on that note. Super sessionable, but we brew it with whole cone hops in it. So in the front, you're going to kind of get this pineapple tropical note in the nose. The middle is very piney resiny, and then like a lot of our beers, Casey puts this really dry finish on there. So what that does is kind of take that piney resiny note in the middle and kind of help to take it off the palate at the end and not burn it out. So you get an IPA that kind of works as an entry-level IPA, but also for people like us that love them, it's one you can kind of drink all day.
Oh, most definitely. This is great, like mowing the lawn kind of beer.
Absolutely.
Nice, crisp.
Day on the boat, mowing the lawn. I mean, this is pretty much the beer that I go to from drinking an extended period, I guess you would say.
Exactly.
And then, we're going to end it on a high note here. This is Night Swim. This is our porter. It's not an over-the-top porter, and then it's only 6.2% ABV, but we brew with Ecuadorian cocoa nibs in there. So you get this really cool bitter note from the cocoa nibs that are in there that work really well with the roasted barley. And then in the very end and the finish of that, you kind of get a little bit of evergreen from the whole cone hops. Not overpowering, but just kind of enough to give you that note where you know that it's fresh.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
And again, this is a beer that is brewed with that dry finish, so you get that super robust feeling in the front that makes you think you're about to drink a really heavy beer, but at the end, it's clean and light. So even though it's, 84 degrees right now as we're sitting here in Jensen Beach, it still kind of works perfectly.
Yeah, exactly. So. You could drink this all night, no problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thanks for coming out tonight and telling us a little bit about the company and the beers. Obviously a great selection you have. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Anytime, man. We appreciate you guys showing support here local for another local Florida brewery, just trying to kind of get in the market and do our thing,
That's greatly appreciated. Great beer from a great company. DRTV, putting some green on your screen.